Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome to Jan's beautiful gallery here in beautiful Summerland, British Columbia. And today I'm going to talk about the newspapers from the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. In the script, there was really only one scripted newspaper, which was the newspaper that Brad Pitt brings home on a Sunday and puts on his couch, and Casey Affleck tries to hide it. But in reality, Andrew Dominic, the director, came up to me in prep and said, "Hey Dean, when the actors arrive in 3 weeks, I want them to read an authentic paper every day from the period and place." So I had 3 weeks to suddenly find about 15 newspapers from Missouri and Kansas and also even Baltimore and New York, which also has some Jesse James story in it. So my assistant Shelley Goldsack and I got on the phone, and a lot of the newspapers were gone, defunct. So we ended up in the state archives dealing with the librarians there, and they actually managed to find about 15 papers for us and put them on microfiche and send them up to us. And so when we got them in Calgary, I took them to a graphic house, and some of them were in pretty rough shape, so we had to clean up the text and fill in some of the gaps. So we had to be authentic. Andrew wanted no trickery, he wanted everything real. So the next challenge was finding a print house that could actually print large broadsheet papers still, because everything had gotten smaller. And we found one in Leduc, Alberta, that for $750 would do a minimum print run of 1,000 copies of each paper, which was okay because Janice, my wife, was decorating the film and needed to do newspaper stands in New York and Baltimore sets as well. So when it came time to do the table reads, every day we would give the actors a fresh paper, and that's how they would start their table read before they get into the script, was they would read stories from the papers. And the paper that ended up being the catalyst for the assassination of Jesse James was the only one we did a little ad in, which was we added the little article, "The Arrest and Confession of Dick Little." Everything else was real in that paper. And so the insert on that paper drove the story forward, and inserts are a big part of props. And so we take great pride in our newspapers, our books, any of our print graphics, because we know that that print graphic is the forward catalyst of a story. And in the case of the assassination of Jesse James, it worked with the title. You can read more about that movie in my book, They Don't Pay Me to Say No, My Life in Film and Television Props, which is available in a lot of independent bookstores around the world. Have a great day, everybody.